right? And I see proof. I see reason to speculate about the nature of the character of the suspect in Idaho. That's what I want to talk about tonight, because that matters. Young people lost their lives. The police say this is the guy. We have to figure it out. That takes me to our first guest. So let's go to the introduction for the first guest. This is interesting, okay? We're going to meet someone who says, I knew him several years ago. We went on a date. And she had a very memorable experience with him. Nothing tragic, but Hayley Willette. She's on the screen right now. Hayley, thank you very much. I appreciate this. Gutsy move, wanting to come forward and talk about this. You're going to expose yourself to the mob on social media. I suggest you stay off it for a day or so. But thank you for doing this. And let's start with the basic. How sure are you that Bryan Kohberger is the same person that you went on the date with some years ago?
100%.
Because?
He just has a very memorable face, and I'm sure it's him. I remembered as soon as I saw him.
And the name is fairly memorable also, and he was going by Bryan Kohberger then as well?
Yeah.
So tell me, what is the big takeaway for you about what you remember about this young man?
The big takeaway is that he seemed completely normal until, we got back to my dorm, and then he got kind of pushy.
All right, now let's try to feel this out, because you've been on plenty of dates, I'm sure, and it's not unusual for somebody to behave in a way you don't like, but this now matters to you. You say that there was a moment where he was touching you, not in a creepy way, but he was definitely touching you, and you brought it up, and that's when things changed. How so?
Yeah, he was touching me, and I just asked, "Why are you touching me?" And he immediately got very serious, and he said, "I didn't." And I just was like, "Okay, but you are touching me." And he was like, "No, I'm not touching you." And he just got very defensive about it. So I just let it go after that. But it was very weird.
Now, people can get defensive, but everything that you've learned since made you see this through a little bit of a different lens. Explain that to me.
Yeah, exactly. This is a date I definitely told my friends about, just because it was a little weird, and especially his last comment to me. However, I haven't really thought about it until I saw his face again, and it made me look at it like, wow, he really could have hurt me, or anyone, really.
And what did he tell you about himself that you remember?
We just had a lot of small talk. I remember we talked about the fact that we were both psych majors at the time. So I don't really remember any specific conversations or any specific details about them, but it was all very normal.
How shocked are you to see him doing a perp walk now, connected to such a heinous set of murders, at least temporarily, until police make the case?
It scares me because I was very young and dumb, and I didn't think twice about having anyone, know who I was meeting up with, where I was going, what I was doing, and it all could have ended very differently. And that makes me worried for other young women that, they think they're invincible, and don't think twice about, telling someone where they're going or who they're going on a date with.
Well, hey, thank you for watching. Please go to newsnationnow.com, newsnationnow.com, and you can find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button down below. Then you will get more of NewsNation's fact-driven coverage.